Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Good evening to you all. Good evening, everyone. Happy weekend to you all. Happy weekend. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to you all. Happy weekend. Happy weekend to everyone. Hope you all are doing great. Let's come together and do it again this evening. We have a lovely topic before us, lovely topic for every one of us. Lovely topic, lovely topic. Let's come together and do it again. How are you doing today? How was your weekend? Hope you all enjoy your weekend. Tomorrow is another day, enjoyment day too. Before we back to work on Monday. So that's how we do it. People work Monday to Friday, have 2 days to rest, while some people still work Monday to Sunday. So that's it. So, my people, I have a lovely topic for everyone this evening. Thank you all for watching my video, for commenting, for liking, for supporting one way or the other. May God Almighty richly bless you all in Jesus' name. I remain your humble sister Veronica. I'm here again. I'm your sister. I'm your guest. Support this channel, support this page in one way or the other. You think you can support it? Let's do it together, and God Almighty will richly bless you in Jesus' name. So, my brothers and sisters, I have this lovely topic that I brought before us this evening. Advantage and disadvantage of it. So we have to learn, we have to understand it before we only take the negative out of it. So let's look at the both sides, not to go to one side of it. Okay. So the topic I brought for us today is how to do business. How to do business. Okay. That is my topic of today. How to do business. So many people compare business of other people with other people, they compare it, they compare business of this person to the other person. So you can't compare business, you can't compare business like this person business, the way she's selling or the way he's selling, the price is high or the price is too cost, all those kind of stuff. That is why I say let me come and explain more detail about it, how to do business. Okay. So there are many ways people do business and make it like you think is cheaper, his or her own is cheaper, the other one own is cost. So there are things that you don't understand that make it to be cheap, or that make it to see that it's cheap. There are ways they do it. So many don't understand it, many don't know how to do it, many don't have enough money, many don't have idea, many don't know how to manage it. They might have business that they are running, they don't know how to manage it. They might have business that they want to do, they don't have idea, they don't know how to do it. They might have business that they want to do, they don't have enough capital, enough money. They don't have enough money. When there's no money, how can you manage business? It will be difficult. How to do business. Okay. So you people out there that are comparing business, comparing the price of this one to the other one, I'm going to explain more detail to you all to understand why the price are different and why you think this one own is cost and the other one own is cheap. So I'm going to explain more to you so you can understand. These are so many things they are passing through that make their things to be cost, their food item that they are selling, or whatever, anything that they are selling, any business they are into, what make it to be cost that you feel is cost in this place and the other place is cheaper, even if it's 100 or 200 naira difference, or £2 different, £1 different, or €1 different, or €2, all those kind of stuff. The things that make the price difference, that's what I'm going to explain for you guys today. That's why I come with this topic, how to do business. Many don't understand. Many go into business because they see their mate is doing that kind of business. That business is not the type he can do or he or she can manage. But because you see that is the one reigning, that is the one our friend or his friend is doing, you want to go into it. You know, it's not all business that you can go into. You have to go to the one that suits you, the one you can be able to handle, the one you can manage, the one you can have enough capital to rule, to manage it, to do the business. That's what you need to go to. Not because other people are doing the business, you want to go into that same business. If you don't understand it, you will fold up. If you don't understand it, you will not have enough money to buy the things that you need. You will don't even know what to buy, what they need most. You don't know how that's why some business you need to learn it. You can't just jump into it like that, you start doing the business. No, even if you have capital. Some understand it, some know it perfectly, but they don't have the capital to do it. Okay, so you are there that are comparing price here and there. The way the price is not good, it's too high, all those kind of stuff. That's why I'm going to break it down for every one of us so we all can understand the reason. Okay, we have to look at the advantage and also look at the disadvantage. Okay, let us not reason to one side alone. Okay, many don't know how to manage the business. Know what people need. What people need. First thing, if you are going into business, the type of business you want to do, let it be that the one you have passion for, the ones you are happy doing, the ones idea will always come, the way you will that is advertise your goods that you are selling to people, you have idea, is part of you that you are enjoying it, all those kind of things. Let it be that kind of business that you are enjoying, you have idea of it, you love it, go into that one. Not go into business because your friend is doing it, you don't have idea, you don't understand it at all. Even price, you don't know how far they are selling. It's not all business that you think they are making a lot of gain. Not all. Some they are making little gain. But because you see maybe they are selling, there's a lot of goods there, you think they are making billions and you want to jump into it. That time you will not believe what you will see. You understand? So let me break it down more so I can explain all these things to every one of us. So when you are going into business and you want to be selling, thank you for joining. You want to be selling and you want your things, your goods, anything that you are selling, any material that you are selling, food stuff or building or whatever things that you are selling, whether clothes, you want the price to be reasonable. You want people to see it as it's cheap, it's not too cost. You have to buy in quantity. You have to buy in quantity, that in bulk, That's why I say you need capital. Okay? You need a lot of money. If you don't have money to buy bulk, that is quantity, large amount of it, there's no way you can sell in a cheap price. Price that people will see and say, oh, it's cheap here than there. It's cheap in this place than the other place. If you don't buy in bulk, you can't sell in that reasonable price that people will feel your own is cheaper. If you go to that side, it's cheaper. When you go to this side, it's very cost there. There's difference of £2 or £1 or €1, all those kind of things. The reason why there are those difference is not that the people just try to put big amount, they want to overgain, all those kind of things. It's not like that. So many people will think they want to make overgain, they want to make overgain. They want to gain a lot of money. No, because the way they buy is the way they buy. The way they buy, that's why they're also selling like that. Because when you are going for wholesale, their price they give you, their price they will give you. When you want to buy wholesale and you are buying three in each item, you want to buy three, the price they will give you for you that is taking three item in one product, and with somebody who's going to buy 12, which is dozen, it's not going to be the same price, because you just bought three in one item. The price is different from somebody who buy dozen, and somebody who buy his or her own a dozen now, he bought 12 of that same product. If another person buy a dozen times 6, that is 12 into 6. You see, the price of that one will also be cheaper than who just bought one dozen. Can you see it now? So the more you buy, the lesser the price. So if you go for a dozen times a dozen, that is 12 in a row times 12, you see your price is also going lower. So you understand what I'm explaining now? So many people don't understand all these things. They think, so you can compare that person who bought three in one item with who bought 12 times 12. It can't sell in the same price, because that person that bought 12 roll times 12, that person can even sell in three. He can sell three to anybody. If he do division in that product, he can even sell three and also gain on it. Can you compare that person who bought three pieces in one product with who bought dozen? That is 12 times 12. He bought dozen, one roll, and he bought 12. Multiply it, or let's say extend it. If that person bought, like, he buy more of it. When you buy quantity, the price is lower. That's where people go wrong, because there is not enough capital. They want to buy three of this one, three of this one, three of this one, three of this one, so that they can have at least different products in their shop. So when people come and ask of this, they will have. So you can't compare that person with who bought in bulk. The price will be different, because it's inside that product that the person bought three pieces. He bought three in each item, three. So the gain is he or she is going to get is what she will use to pay for the rent. So that's why they will now increase the price. The price will put, because those items is what you will set to pay the rent and every bill that concern the shop. But why the other one who have enough money to buy in bulk of different items will be selling lower price? The price will be lower, even if it's 50p, even if it's £1, it will be selling lower than that the other one. You understand me? So that one will sell lower. That is when people now compare price, say that one a supermarket or shop is cheaper, things are cheaper there, things are cost here, because the way they buy their things is different. Some don't have money to manage all these things. No, some don't have money to manage all these things, and some people don't go to the real marketer, the real place where they are selling wholesale. They still buy for, like this example I'm just making now. Some people go to those who also buy in dozen in bulk, like they buy dozen. Some people go to there and buy their own goods. They don't go to the real place where they are selling the real price of wholesale. You understand me? That's it. You buy from this one. This person you are buying from, he bought from another company. He bought from somewhere that where they are selling real wholesale. So you see that the price will be higher. The price will be higher. So don't compare business. Say that one is cheap, that one is too cost, is getting over gain, is making too much profit. No, it's not making too much profit. When you go straight to the real dealer, you will see your goods that you will buy will be cheaper, but you have to have enough capital to buy those goods that you need, quantity that they can sell for you in the real price. The real price, they have quantity they sell for the real wholesale. But if you say you cannot afford it, they can manage to sell for you in three pieces, but they will top up the price for you. So definitely the price will go up when the person is going to sell it at his or her shop. So you can't compare it. So don't compare shop, don't compare business of this one to the other one. You understand me? Don't compare it, because the way they buy, that is it. And also, what I want to tell everyone again, because I come across one video when the brother was saying, I wanted to buy rice and they told me 38 pound, and I called the other of my sister and he said 35 pound, and I now go to Asian shop, the Arabo shop, then they said it's 29 pound. You understand me? He said it's 29 pound. So the person you call is your own person, is your own like Africa person that have shop in Europe. I'm saying now, okay? I will still make example for Africa. Is somebody that have shop in Europe, like your black fellow brother or sister. So he or she is selling 39 euro, 49 pound or 39 pound, and you now see the same rice that you want to buy in another man shop, that is not your Africa shop. It's not your Africa person now. It's another person entirely, another color entirely. It's cheaper there. Now you are saying that their things is too cost. You are too putting too much gain. They are putting too much gain. That's why I say, let me explain to you all. Not that they are putting too much gain, it's how they buy. That is how they buy. They don't have enough capital to buy those things. If they have bought it in bulk, as I've explained for you earlier, they will sell it the same price. Those people you think Rabo or Asian shop that they are selling, they will sell the same price too. They will sell the same price. Okay, they will sell the same price. So before you jump into conclusion, before you jump into writing comments saying they are selling too high price, and saying that is how they do in Spain, that is how they are doing in Germany, that is how they are doing in Italy, France, all our black people, the way they are selling their things is too cost, all those kind of stuff. Not that it's cost, it's because they don't have enough capital to buy it, to buy in the real bulk. So whenever you come across such video that say they are selling too high price, they are making too much gain, you have to think twice. Don't just think to one side. Okay, don't think to one side. It's not about too much gain, it's how they buy. How they buy, they don't have enough capital. They might buy from those people too that you think they are selling cheap. They might buy from them too. Those one I want to say speak Spanish again. They will reduce price for them. You understand me? Because they can still sell wholesale, that little put on price on top, because they buy big bulk. So they can still buy from those people because they don't go to the real dealer. They don't go to the real dealer. Why? Because they can't buy the quantity, the demand that you can. If you want to come and buy in the real store of wholesale, there is amount that you need to buy. They give you the list. They don't sell in 3 pieces. The price is there. When you buy dozen upward, like you buy 6 dozen pallets, I don't know whether it's Spanish now I'm speaking, pallet, they have a how many dozen as in a pallet that make pallet, all those kind of things. When you buy in bulk like that, the price will be cheaper. When you buy like that, you can even sell wholesale, you put on top and sell for people who cannot buy in bulk too. That's what they are doing. That's why you see their things are more cost than the Asian people, the Arabo shop, whatever you call it. So don't compare them. Don't compare. You're supposed to patronize your Africa brother or sister. So don't do any video to condemn and say they are selling cheap, higher price or selling higher price. You know, higher price is how they buy. That is how they buy. Okay, anything you can do is just to go to them, explain to them. If you have idea, tell them if they can go more, like look for a place to be buying in a cheaper way, so they can be selling in a reasonable price with these people, so that it can be the same. Because when people compare price, they will run away. You understand? It's better like that than to come into video to say that things are too cost. That is how they are doing it in Germany, Holland, and are doing it in Spain, all those kind of things. No, you understand me? We at Africa, we are here in Europe, we are doing our business, but we don't unite. We don't unite to be one. We don't do things in common, We don't support each other. So many of us, we don't do that, you know. This business they are open of a thing, then when they do all this Africa food stuff that they are doing, when you say Asian, their own is cheaper, those kind of stuff, they join together to run the business. If one person don't have the capital to run it, they can ask up like two brother or two sister or three brother, two family can join hand together and invest in that business so they can buy in bulk, so they can have a lot of item that they know people really need in like they need it, so they can buy bulk and start the business. They can join hands together. But can we do that? Can we join hands together? Can we join money together? Even brother and brother cannot join money together to start up business. Talk let us say two family. You understand me? So they do it with their own capital that they have. Some don't have all this capital, they just have small money. After renting shop, the leftover they will buy three pieces, two pieces like that and put in the shop. You want to compare that kind of person with somebody who start business with huge amount of money. It's not the same. Okay, it's never the same. So don't compare business. How to do business, you want to go into business, have enough capital, okay? Look for the right place to buy, where they are selling the real wholesale. When you go to real wholesale, they have the quantity they sell for the real price, and it will be cheap for you. And when you start your shop and start selling, your price will be reasonable. People will always trust you and buy from you. The price will not be too much. Even if they compare the price, it will be reasonable, the same. You understand me? Because I've experienced it. That's what I'm telling you. I once have a shop. I was selling all these food items, African food. I was doing it. I was selling it. I tried to go inside and inside, searching for more information. And when I got the information, the right source to buy, I discovered all these things. That was back then. I discovered all these things. When you buy from the real source, the real wholesaler, when you have the money, you see very cheap. I also said wholesale. That was the truth. Because I buy in bulk. Pallet of drink, malt, stout, I bought pallet. So if I can be able to afford pallet of stout and malt, I sell in wholesale. I can sell for somebody wholesale. Whether you need 10 crate of malt, 20 crate of malt, I can sell because I have pallet of it. You know how many is in pallet? 72 crates is in a pallet. 72 crate is in the pallet of malt. Okay? Start is like half of it. You understand me? So can you compare who buy a pallet worth of like 72 crates of a crate of malt supply, and somebody who went to go and buy 3 crate of malt from shop? It's like buying from me, you know? You didn't go to the real dealer, because me that bought 72 crate, my price is different. It's a cheaper rate. So I sell in wholesale, I sell in retail. If you want to buy 2 carton, there's a price I will sell for you. If you want to buy 6 carton, there is a price I will sell for you. That's how these people are buying. They don't go to the real dealer. They don't have enough money. So don't compare their business and say their things are cost, they are not cost. You can't unite. Don't unite. That's why. If you unite, two people can join hands and do this business successfully. Who are these people buying all this food? You are patronizing other outsider country that cannot even buy anything from you. They can't buy anything from you. They don't buy, they only make cost. They only come to make cost. When I have a shop back then, they only come to my shop to make telephone call. They only call or buy recharge card, buy card or field phone. That's what they do. They don't buy all the food stuff. They never buy drink. They don't buy anything. They don't buy anything. But now we are the one patronizing them. Even we are even going to the estate saying their things are cheaper. Their things are cheaper. Do you know how they are doing their business? They invest money in their business. Can your Africa brother or sister invest you the amount of money like that? So those ones that manage to start up their own little business, you think their price is too cost, they are putting too much gain. They don't put too much gain at all. It's how they buy. So look at the both side, advantage and disadvantage of it. I'm going to tell you now the advantage of buying from your own brother or your own sister. There's advantage in it. So when we are doing this, we need to explain it well. Let us not jump to one side. Let us not just conclude and just support one side and think it's like that. No, you look at it both sides. Okay. We are saying their things are cheap. It's cheap. It's cheap. Now I've explained to you why it's cheap. Because they buy in bulk. They have enough capital. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to go into now is that we are patronizing them. Can they come and buy for you? No. You say their things they are cheap. Their things are cheap. Our Africa things, our Africa people, their things are too cost. When you are going to buy things from them, did you not pay in cash? You pay in cash. Okay? You pay in cash. But when you are going to your Africa brother or sister, you can buy credit. Even if you buy like 100 euro or 100 pounds, you can say, I have only 60 pounds, you pay, or I have only 100, let's say 80 euro, you pay. The remaining 20 euro, I bring it the next day. Sometimes they don't even have money at all. You will come to the shop, please sell for me. The person, this Africa brother or sister will sell for you, and you will take all those food items home. Even if it's not food item, like anything at all that concern Africa, both in Africa back home or in Europe, those that open shop, we can easily do that because we are one color and we sell like that. Can these Asian people do it for you? Can they sell for you like that? No, you go with your cash. So now that you are comparing price, now you say the price is too cost. They are buying our African people, their things, they are putting too much gain. They are putting too much gain. But do you forget where you go and buy, you pay cash? You pay cash. That is another advantage. Okay? From your own black brother or sister, you will not pay cash. So he can sell for you sometime credit. Okay, that one is another one now. Let me tell you another one. Can that Asian person that you say their things are cheap, is cheap, is cheap, can they come and help you with anything? Can they come and help you, put you in a job, or help you to take after your kids? If you are going to somewhere, you want to run to somewhere, can you drop your kids for them to say, hey, I'm going to some place, just emergency, carry your child to go and drop in their shop, say, hey, help me to look after this my son and come in. You want to run quickly to one place, it's emergency, the father is not at home or the mother is not at home. Can you do that? Go and drop it with Asian shop? No, you can't do that. These are the advantage you will get from your African brother or sister. So if you don't understand how to do business, don't say the African people, their things are too cost, their things are too cost. They don't have money that to invest in it. They don't buy in the resource. They don't buy in the rich place, the right place to buy in bulk. That's why they are buying. That is Edo where they need there. You understand? They need there and there. You buy from people that bought from the rich bulk. That's why they put a lot of money on top. So this help that Africa brother or sister that have shop in Europe or that have shop around you that you speak the same language will easily do for you. Can these Asian people do for you, or these Arab people, can they do it for you? No, they can't do it for you. Even they can't employ you self. They can't employ you. They don't buy from you. So we don't see all this reason. We just carry only one side. Their thing too cost. I saw the video. I said, what is this one saying? That things is too cost. Can they sell for you credit? No. Can they help you look after your child? Maybe let me look after this child and coming out and no. Can they borrow you money? No. They can't borrow you money. We are just concentrating African people, their things too cost. Now so that they do it for Spain. I read the comment section, how the comment section were just concentrating in one side. We don't even look at the other side of it. We are concentrating on one side. That is how they do it in Germany. This Germany now, everywhere is full. They are selling, their things are very cost. That is how they do it in Italy. Their things are very cost. If you see Arabo, their own is cheap. That is how they are doing in Spain. Their things are very cost. Do you know how to do business? That's why I say, let me teach you people how to do business. If you don't understand business, you don't know how business goes. So don't just jump into conclusion and start commenting or saying anything, making any video that to say their things are too cost. Okay? So how to do business? If you want to go into any business, have capital. Okay, have a good capital. What kind of business are you going to do? Let it be business that you understand, you love it. You have to keep to time and all that, advertise what you're selling. Have enough capital. Find a resource where you can buy in bulk, in wholesale, real wholesale. You understand me? Because I've done this thing before. I've done it before. I bought a pallet of a month. I bought a pallet of stuff. I bought a pallet of chicken, hot chicken. I bought a pallet of it, and I sell wholesale. By the time I did not have that contact to buy in a pallet. I was buying from people. I was buying from people that bought from the resource. You understand me? So that's why my price was not different. My price was higher. People still go to they still go to the place, that is to the person who bought from the resource, that have big shop. Those white people that have big, they still go there. By the time I discover where they also buy, that I'm not going to buy from them. I not discover it. I bought a pallet of hot chicken and I said the same way they were selling. I never go to buy from them again. I was not selling wholesale. That's what people travel down to go and buy from the white man shop as wholesale price. I was not selling it same price. Because why? I bought in bulk. I bought a pallet of hot chicken. That's how to discover all these things. If you want to make business, you want to do business, have all this idea, search all this place where you can get price, get your stuff in real bulk in a good place. That is the best place you can get things, and that is the best thing you can do, and you'll be selling in a good price. You'll be selling in a good price. They will not see your things are too cost, your food are too cost, your items are too cost. They buy and buy, and they need there, they need there. So this help that Africa brother and sister can do for you, these people can never do it for you. Back to Africa, let's go to Africa that we are coming from, like Nigeria, any part of Africa that you are. You see your Africa brother or sister that has shop nearby you, anywhere, they are the one that can easily sell for you. They are the one that you can really rely on, that can really say, let me do this, it will help you. They are the one. But the other one that don't speak your language at all, even if it's Africa, we are not back like Africa, let's say Nigeria, any part of Africa. Those ones that don't speak your tribe, they cannot be there for you. They cannot help you do anything. Okay? They cannot help you. We don't look at advantage and disadvantage. We just concentrate on one side. Okay? Don't concentrate on one side. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. We sell credit. They don't sell credit. They don't sell credit. You can't ask them for any favor, to borrow you money, to give you job, to look after you. Can't do all those ones. They can't do it for you. They can't do it. It's only your Africa brother or sister that can do it for you. Okay? So it's just that they don't buy things in the right source. That's why. You understand? It's only your Africa brother that can help you bring things from Africa when they are coming from Africa. When they travel to Africa, they can help you take something down. When they are coming, they can help you bring it. Can you send an Arabo man to carry something to your Africa place? Can you send an Arabo man, please come and help me carry things to my people in Africa? And when you are coming, help me bring this one from Africa. Can you send them? No. They can't do all those things for you. It's only your brother or sister that can do it for you. But now, only what they are selling now, you say the price is too cost. We don't patronize ourselves. We patronize other people. Why are you patronizing other people? You think their things are cheap. That's why I say, let me explain to you how to do business and why their things are cheaper. When you feel it's cheaper, that's what I'm explaining to you now. When you feel it's cheaper, this is why it's cheaper. If you do the same, your own will be cheaper. You sell the same price because nobody will know how to buy and don't know how to sell. It's because they bought in bulk. And be careful and check dates when you're buying things from them too. Be very careful. Be very careful. You have to check date. You don't look after just, yeah, their things are cheaper, their things are cheaper. Make sure you check date. Check the date, expiring date. Because these people, These people, Arabo people, they change the bad date, they change date. They can the date that is expired, they can put another stamp and put a new stamp of reading fresh again. So make sure you are checking date. I've seen so many crow here in UK. I've seen it. They say expiring things. You think it's cheap, you will rush to buy. It's already expired 5 months, 6 months ago. You don't check. So don't only concentrate on things that are cheap, okay? And say their things are cheap. Arabo, Asian people, their things are cheap. Pakistani, their things are cheap. And you are patronizing them. Can they come and patronize you? Have they ever buy anything from you? No. If we open that kind of shop now, our people will still pack to Africa, Asian people own to go and buy. We don't like our own thing, patronize your own person. If you have idea, have advice to give the person, tell that person than to do video or write comment to say, hey, that's how they are doing it, that's how their things are cost, their things are too cost, their own is too much. You want to go and follow Igbo man to buy something, their own is too much. Igbo man will help you tomorrow. You want to do birthday, you want to do marriage ceremony, you want to marry ceremony or celebration, you want to do any dedication, can you call a man to come and join you? To come for your dedication, or your child want to do dedication, naming ceremony in the church. Oh yeah, Asian man, follow you. I'll be buying something for you. Arabo, I'll be buying something for you since I'll be buying something for you. So shop, I buy many things. I buy things for €100 every time. Come, I'm doing my dedication. I'm doing marriage. Abi, you go and invite them, they will come. They will not come. So you don't look at all this advantage. Only you are concentrating, their prayer, our Africa things, their people, their things, their two cause, their two cause. You don't know, say na they need them, and then they buy. You don't know. Can you go and call them for your marriage ceremony? You will not go and call them. It's only your Africa brother or sister that are selling in Europe that have shop. You go and invite. Hey, sister, our marriage is coming. Oh, we are doing our marriage, our traditional marriage, and white wedding. We are doing it. Is it not those people that will go and invite? Is it not then you go and invite so they come and spray you money to come and be present? Please help me tell Epa o, tell Epa, tell all the children, make na come o. My daughter want to do birthday, make na come o. Who you will go to come? Is it not those the brother and sister? But you are patronizing Arabona, you say their things are cheap, their things are cheap. Anytime you come across that video, don't comment any comment and say their things are cheap to condemn your African brother or sister. Say, hey, their things too cost. That's not their things they be. Their own not too much. They over people gain. I've explained to you now why their price is different. I've explained to you. So this is the advice you will go and pass to them anytime you come across such video like that is condemning, saying your African brother or sister that have shop in Europe, their things are cost. When you have anything to say to that person is that, please, brother, sister, look for a place that you can be buying in bulk. Gather money, be buying this thing in bulk so they can be selling the same price like they are selling. That's what you help her to do or help him to do. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the contribution, for the thumbs up. God bless you. That's how you do it. You don't understand how to do business, you just jump into conclusion. Don't jump into conclusion like that, my brothers and sisters. Don't do that. Okay? You only call our people for celebration to do anything for you. You can't call all these Arab people to do anything. They can't even do anything for you. But you are the one patronizing them. All the money they make on top of you, they carry it to their own people. But it's only your brother now that is having shop now that will come and still spray some for you, that will buy gift for your daughter or your son. Say, he's doing birthday, oh, happy birthday, son, that will do it for you. Even wishing or happy birthdays. So let's be true to ourselves. So I've explained to you now. Okay, if you want to go into any business, have all this idea that I've just explained. You want to sell in a real price. You want to be also doing wholesale. That you go in bulk, buy a bulk, go to the real place where they are selling and buy bulk. Bulk, that is a lot. If it's pallet, the price will go cheaper. Go for pallet. But make sure before you're buying the pallet, you have to check the date. You have like the product have long expiring date. So you have like 1 year to sell it off. You understand? Nothing that have short date. You have to check the date before you buy that pallet. You can still buy half pallet So the price is like the same. When you buy half pallet and full pallet, is the same. It's not that when you buy 3 or 6 dozen, that price is never the same. It's different totally. Yeah, any product you want to buy, whether it's building material, whether it's foodstuff, whether it's clothes you want to buy, anything you buy in bulk is a good price. Okay, so have this idea, and let's stop contributing or commenting on any video that when they come across video condemning your brother or sister that is doing business saying their things are too cost. Even back home in Nigeria, don't condemn say their things are too cost. Not that it's cost, it's because the way they have that is the way their money is, the way they have money to do the trading. So you can you compare Igbo man with a Nigerian Benin man for business? You can't compare now. We don't know ourselves. You can't compare Igbo man businessman with Nigerian business Edo businessman. Igbo man in business can invest big money into that business. Then when you go to Igbo man shop, you say, that Igbo man things can cheap. This Benin woman is things to the cost. Her material when they sell this cloth material, when they sell it to cost. Do you know where the woman go to buy all those goods from? Do you know how much he bought? How many quantity he buy? It's because of the money he invest on it, so he can sell in a cheap price. There's nobody who buy in a cheap price and they don't know how to sell. He will still put some reasonable gain on top and sell fast. You understand? So can you compare the Igbo man with the Nigeria Benin man business now? Tell me now if you can compare. You see how the Igbo people invest into business. That's how the same thing Asian people do. They put big money into it. They invest big money into their business, and they will still be wearing one cloth, looking like they don't have money, but all the money they will not use to buy shine. They will be investing big bulk, investing more into that business. The business will blow like this. Anything you come to look for, you will find it. If you want to buy dozen, they will have dozen to sell for you because they invest into that business. So that's why you can see all these things happening. So you can't compare. So don't compare. These are so many things you don't understand making you to compare. That's why I say let me come and give people more explanation about it. Okay. So if you are about to do any business, this topic is very good for you. Okay. So go for those things that you love doing, those business that you love doing, and don't be lazy type. Time for business is time for business. No friend for business. No brother and sister for business. Business is business. Okay? Business is business. When it's time for business, you go for business. Don't use your business to play to make friends. You fold up easily. Okay? You have to be sharp and do what you are enjoying. What you are enjoying, that's what you go for. You understand? Don't do business because other people are doing. If you don't understand it, it will be difficult for you to fold up. You understand? Like container business, if you don't understand, you can't go into it. It's only people that know how to do container business that will go into that. Even if you have the money to do it, if you don't know what to buy, what can you do the business? You see? So go into business that you understand and have capital and start it. Okay? So you will do well. Okay? Thank you for watching. This is just my little advice, my little idea I want to share with everyone. Thank you for joining today. I'm sorry that this video is long today. So I'll come with another lovely topic and I will not take much of your time. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all. I'm going to round up this video now. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye. Good night to everyone.